I'm delighted to introduce the Independent Green Party retired Navy Captain Ron Fisher. Captain Fisher was born and grew up in Venice, Tennessee. He is an honors graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Captain Fisher, Independent Green Party candidate, served in Admiral Chaim Rickover's nuclear navy. Please welcome the Independent Green Party candidate for State Senate in the 30th District, Captain Ron Fisher.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And I want to first thank Kerry Campbell, Joe Odo, and of course Gail Durrell Parker for all they've done. It's an amazing thing to have watched. I've been with them here for about 10 years or so, but it's really an amazing thing. It is. We could do this all over the country. We'd have this place squared away in a couple of weeks. I wanted to tell you about my strategic plan. I had it on a view graph. I don't know if it's going to show up on there, but if it doesn't, I can talk about it. What we have is millions of people working around the world just like us. They're finally wising up to the fact that life should be a lot better than it is for them. We have, I think it's 800 million living on less than $2 a day. We have 400 million without a billion, 4 billion without a rule of law. They're no governance. We have we're spending $1 trillion a year on illegal wars. All the wars are illegal. So I put together a plan for this. I've been working on it for many years. And it should be a purpose. Is so a purpose on there? Anyway, I'll just tell you. Basically, it's a common overall strategy. Oh, and I welcome inputs to it. A set of action plans and tools to help the millions of dedicated individuals and thousands of organizations working on reform and change. That's our biggest problem. We're just not working together. We got good people. And the name of the plan is anything showing up on the screen there or not? No? Okay. No problem. It's all right. This is, I call it, it's kind of a tongue twister, but it's nonpartisan, non-hierarchic. People do not like bosses. It's no sacred rulers. There's nobody has the final word on this. It's working together. It's teamwork. And I call it a massive global movement. If we get all these people work together, it is going to be massive when we do it. And a universal strategic plan. And of course, I was in the strategic forces, and so we had op plans in these, and I've sort of modeled it after that. I don't want to take, and you can read this all on peoplenow.org, peoplenow.org. I got a little handout if you want a bookmark on it. Now, what I've got done is the heart of it is a set of priority action plans. And I took just a couple of items off of them. You can read the whole thing on there or pick what you want to work on. The first item is we've got to take the nuclear missiles off alert. We have 1,600 warheads on hair trigger alert. I was the XO of one of the ballistic missile submarines. We could have wiped out over 100 cities with one submarine. And each one of these submarines today can do about twice that much. And the weapons are way bigger. And we didn't know how much we would pollute the world, both with the nuclear reactor plants and these nuclear weapons. So we've got to get to, that's the number one thing. And wars are all illegal. Under the Kellogg-Briand Treaty, all conflicts will be settled by pacific means. And this is good law. It's in the Defense, actually Department of Defense manual for wars. It's in the State Department. I've got a plan on there to strengthen the EPA and ban practices that are harming the environment. It's fracking. Gold mining, we have vaults full of gold. We're mining gold. It's destroying the water supplies. They have to use arsenic to leach it out. We do not need to mine any gold. We've got to stop that right away. And I've got backup with laws on all this too. Decrease the rate and degree of global warming and mitigate its adverse effects. You've heard about rail, that's it. Maglev will have to replace the airplanes. We're going to run out of oil at some point anyway, or we ought to save it for things like airplanes. But maglev is a smoother ride than an airplane. You can exceed the speed of sound if you decrease the pressure inside a tube. Now, we can design one, I'm not going to tell you the answer to this, that'll go all the way from Cape of Good Hope all the way to the Straits of Magellan, from one tip of South America all the way around. You figure out how we would do that. Global warming is going to help us, but it'll be very easy. And it's all sun-powered. And the number one thing, or there are number ones, no maintenance hardly. You don't have metal against metal. It's one moving part. That train is one moving part. Use up more than my time. But anyway, please look at my website and let's work together. It's no way of signing up for it. And we'll organize by 9-digit zip codes so people are talking to each other. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr.